Divine Feminine. Guess what? We're back on your topic again. Why? It's the place to be, Divine Feminine, where everything is happening and kicking off. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. As I slide back up to the deck, you know I can't see She's Naive without my spectacles of truth. I came to you in all seriousness today. Big Cat, when you see a feminine put on a red lip and follow it through with the red toenail, you know they are serious. There'll be no F shit and bull swanky being perpetrated in their hemisphere. Right. Namaste, Big Cats. Welcome. I'm so glad you could enjoy me. Enjoy me? Yes. A Freudian slip. Enjoy me. Because I know what's going on, Black. I can see now. Right. Let me bring up the comments and see who's joined us on this little jaunt into our what? We're having a mental funeral today. It's going to be absolutely fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. Forgot I had the whistle, didn't you? I've got many things. Many things. And I move in silence always. Hold on, let me bring up the comments and see what's going on. See who's here. Where's my ring? Oh. Emergency averted, darling dears. Let's see who's here. First in the chat, Wagwan, Silla, 777, pinkies up. I hope you've got on your best accoutrements. Where's your mocha? I keep telling you, my hairline comes first, as does yours. Kimberly Saeed, Wagwan. Soul sister, hello. Glad you could pop in, darling dear, on your busy day. Moving towards your what? Mental funeral, blood. CB, Wagwan, Cambino. Who else is there? Sula Zen. I'm not putting up with F shit. Sula Zen, Wagwan, fist bump. Who else is that? Marie E. Hello, darling. You good? Big up your blood clot self, Marie E. For showing up and showing out. Who else is here? Mmmmhmmm. Hello. Susie. I'm laughing with you, darling dear. What's going on? My mouth is all watery. Somebody is foaming at the mouth. They're at hockey sticks at dawn. They are living amongst the consequences they created. Before I get into that, She's Naive, darling dears, let me touch on the planetary energies. Can we touch on it? Just a little tiny bit. Listen, I'm falling out of my seat. I'm so excited about what's going on. I've got to go and do... I'm not telling you. You can't make me. You nearly made me rat myself out. Don't do it, Big Cat. Stop it. Right. The planetary energies today. Let me peruse my notes. Because you do know, Divine Feminine, the chosen ones have the hardest fight, but the greatest rewards. As you walk that unknown path, you realize that you are drawing closer to Father God. You had to. It was the only way. You understood you had to go the gusto and get there any way you can, using your Alita Adams by plane, train, automobile, or via the DNS, darling dear, the dark night of the soul. Listen, you made me say it again and I didn't want to. But I said it and I looked over my shoulder because that She's Naive is not catching this Big Cat again. Oh hell no! Right, the planetary energies today, darling dears. Girl, Marie E. Fabulous is where we go to. You have to realize, as I realize, I'm too pretty for these things that was happening to me. I'm too pretty. I'm too gorgeous, fabulous, I'm intelligent. Granted, my common sense was kidnapped for a good 16 years, black. And no more. What's this? Where did it come from? Listen, another investigation's got to be launched, but not on your time, darling dears. As I was saying, the planetary energies today, darling dears, we are snap bang in the middle, right up in the crevice of Mercury retrograde. Here's the survival kit. You're welcome. Screenshot it and follow it to the letter. Follow it. I'm not picking on you. I told you, I'm a pointer. Mercury retrograde, right, is retrograding in what, Aquarius? Aquarius, that inquisitive seeker. The 11th house, darling dear. For your hopes and your wishes. Social awareness, it's about your groups. You're looking into technologies, darling dear. We've gone from what? Bricks and mortar to click and order. I told you, $2.3 trillion on the tableau. And it's all for us to share. There's enough for everybody. Skrillers.com. Come on, big cat. Right. We know that Mercury's going to mess with what? Your communications. You're going to have technical issues. Yes. There's going to be emotional meltdowns, blood. Somebody's going to be popping off in their cranium and they want to take you to that particular hell in their hand bus cart. Yes, the spiritual short bus with the square wheels. We said, hell no. And we are now saying, how now, brown cow? They are not strong enough. Your mojo is just too big. This is the first Mercury retrograde of 2022, darling dears. So don't overthink it. We've got 3 more coming up. Don't worry about that. I told you, just focus on the now. The now. This is why the present is a gift. The present moment is where we be. What else? Let me scroll. I'm not going to talk about all of that because we're already... Oh yes, part of Mercury retrograde, you can expect a revisitation of a pet cemetery, right? Yes! The one that tried to get you into the double bunk bed coffin. Yes! They're going to come back for one more round, Julie! With your everything, especially because you dared to boss up. What else did I want to tell you? Oh yes, Uranus goes direct in Taurus, right? We must watch out for our pent-up emotions that will come out in intense ways, especially when you are triggered by a bottom-feeding loser, right? Trying to what? Be a big dummy bat in your life. A reoccurring bat. You want to be a what? A crop of herpes on the existence of what you've got going on. Terminus bottom feeding us. Yes. It's a word. Don't worry where I got it from. I got it. Right? The next thing we've got, the Sun in Capricorn is conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. Love it. A good day for self-reflection. I told you, too pretty for those things. Too intelligent. Too dexterous. Self-reflection and finishing off your projects. I told you, big cat, we leave no stone unturned. My project is what? Everything, blood. I know everything about everything. You say I'm a know-it-all cat. I say thank you. It's good to know the knowledge, darling dear. Because those scuzz buckets, right, are seedy and they can be tricky if you are not vigilant and alert. Why? Why? Because you chose, you darling dear, you chose, right, to believe in yourself. Naughty big cat, smack your wrist. And then tighten your waist trainer one more notch, Scotty, and slap that elastication in place. Notice I haven't got mine on at the moment. I'm not telling you why. Can't make me. When you believe in yourself, big cat, you'll know that you're capable of doing anything. Why? Because you're fearless. You realize it all begins with you and it will end with you. Because when Father God called you, you didn't listen. No. Some of you was betrayed by your Futumo Banani. This is why you must pay your knees. Pay your knees to stay together until you've done the full recon. Google is your friend. Excuse me. As I was saying, when you believe in yourself, big cat, you will so easily weed out those blood-sucking terminus of sedation. You'll realize whom is really a dickhead, a back tabber. We don't use the S. They're a back front neck tabber. You'll realize the same said ones you had to weed out and get your bitch begone spray. What's that? It's the Florida water mixed with the water you blessed. I told you. Jesus said, as can I, so can you. This is why I tell you to pray over your food. Pray over your juices, your lubrications. I pray over everything. Why? Because Father God said, bless it. Right, we're moving on. What's the next thing I wanted to say? You only learn and boss up, darling dears, when you follow your own judgment to the letter. That first thought, those first ideas. You're not being perpetrated by Bull Swanky in your shell like. Because you weeded them out. You took on the full effect of Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. Yes. Excuse me, Ma. You have to remember, darling dear, all of the greatest leaders, right? Athletes, singers, actresses, designers, kung fu masters. They walk the path alone. I'm talking American now. Path. Listen, allow me here. I'm just so hip happy. Why? Because I love me. And I woke up this morning and I said, me, what do you want to do? Me said, beat me with the Mac. I said, okay. They walked alone, right? Had their self-belief held on with focus and determination, disciplined themselves, and achieved more than they even believed, even though they held the thought that I am the greatest at whatever. Fill in the blanks, darling dears. When you believe in yourself, big cat, you are more willing to try new things. Yes. I don't mean go on bungee jump. I don't recommend that to nobody because I'm not trying that shit myself. The only thing that's going to fly high and swing on a rope like that is my consciousness. As my subconscious sorts it out, blood. I told you, we go into the subconscious. When you believe in yourself, big cat, it makes you so unafraid of change. You're repurposing shit. Change is good. In change, you find growth. Infinite possibilities and abundance. You get things that can't be bought or bartered peace and tranquility and a return to your hairline. I told you, your edges, blood. You see that shit right there? Your edges, your hairline. You will also find that you build better relationships with people. I know. What do you mean? Just believe in yourself? Yes. Why? Because you got boundaries, blood. And it's given you what Maya Angelou said. When they show you who they are, whom they be, you believe them. And you give them what? The love and light, blood. Be a smooth operator. Realize that that particular assignment is not for you. And my final thing, Big Cat. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody gonna believe in you. I'm telling you, you've got to be your biggest fan. Your cheerleader, that gives you that go-getting aspect. Well, apart from the fact that your haters do motivate you, and we need to be, we're hiring. I'm hiring. Are you hiring, Big Cat? I need new haters. I want to build a rocket ship, a time-traveling ship. I need more haters. They'll motivate me to find out what it is, to get on the trail of Tesla. Tesla said the first thing to build into a time-traveling ship, you need to understand 3, 6, and 9. Bitch, let me tell you something. That's been keeping me up at night. I turned into a keyboard gangster. I told you, I stretch my knowledge on a daily basis. I'm a budding Egyptologist. I'm going into Vedic astrology. Yes. I'm doing a full-on Star Trek, as you must be, darling dear. Believe in yourself. Self-love, self-care, self-worth. I told you, there's only 3 things you need to get rid of to start bossing up. People, foods, and situations like jobs, right? With those that are undiagnosed. They come to work to piss you off. They just come there to get on your nerves. No one else's. Because they saw how you allowed it to what? Give up your psychological password. When you believe in yourself, you won't need to. Why? Everything comes from within. I told you already, I love to see the way the Muslims pray. They pray like this, blood. Because everything comes from within. Right. We're going to call in the energies of guidance and protection. We're already 18 minutes in. 18 is the number of the moon, darling. It talks about deception and illusions. It also speaks about your intuition. And if some of you are feeling lonely and you're tempted to what? Raise the dead, blood. Remember, I told you, forgive them, but remember that bastardo's name. If you allow an ex for a reason to come back, right? Because they said they're sorry. I told you about the 9-fingered bandit who's pissing on himself and then got the plague. Yes, tried to give it to my progeny and me. After they offered to buy me food. Listen. Nobody can buy my food. Nor pour my drink, especially a known what enemy of my state. They will come back. Why? Because they don't know what you're doing or how you're doing it. No, they don't. They don't understand as you continue your walk with Father God, Mother Isis. There's some things you simply can't do with again. It's so 2020. Just like them and their arguments out of their gingivitis mouth. They only want to come back, right? To get in your comfort, get you in a comfort zone, I told you, is kryptonite to a big cat. They want you to be complacent, yeah, so they can suck it to you again, blood. But you will be getting the what? Wiki, the Plague remix. They will do you worse. because you dare to escape and boss up. Forget about ordering from AliExpress. You'll be in debt. Forgiveness is very... Listen, you see, the devil nearly made me put the cup over here. You remember what happened when I put the cup over here? It was like the rivers of Babylon. I felt like I wanted to pass out and blame someone, but there was no one to blame. I had to clean it up myself. Put it back where I got the spot. Yeah, wounding everything around me. Anyway, I've taken myself off my point, but I still got something to say. Don't give those mother foes, right? Those merchants of slander that was on the balls of their feet, Jeremiah 9:40, to do the wickedness, blood. Don't give them the opportunity to come back. You have to remember, right? The reason why some of us has been in isolation and incubation, right? Go to celibate, right? Go into your spiritual journey, right? Was so that you could be what? Made whole. God is not preparing you, divine feminine, divine masculine, big cat, right? For a boyfriend or a girlfriend. No! You already had that foolishness. Even if you was married to the person, it was foolishness. Had to get Woody Woodpecker with it. God is preparing you for your divinely guided partner. And in the meantime, you're going to clean up your shit. Face your shadow side. Find your north node. Get great. Why not? It's lovely in that air. The air you're breathing. The one given to you by Father God Most High. The same air. They're hating on the fact that you're what? That you're taking it. They hate the way your nostrils flutter. No, they don't like it. And they hate your eyelashes. How about that? Just imagine if you put the red lip on, lad. It's on. Hey! Anyhow, let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears, as we go into this melee and see what's going on, because we're already at the 22. Energies up, let's dive in. What's going on? Why am I not in the center? I was off to the side. Right? Oh, there's something else I had to say to you. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. I've got so many notes here. Because, darling dears, if you don't realize that it's time to have this mental funeral, darling dear, you will live with some big regrets when you get to your tender years. Right? You'll be regretting not starting that business. You'll regret not having a healthier body. I told you, we exercise on a daily basis. And if you're arguing, go and hold a chair pose, blood, and come back. I'll still be here. Like the Rock of Ages, right? You'll forget. You'll be in regret of not saving for your retirement. You don't always need a designer handbag. Don't invest in things that depreciate. This is why I tell you, we are moving what? Into the 21st century as stockbrokers. Investment back. We're getting into investments. We haven't got time for bull swanky with the pet cemeteryites, tongue wrestling, and one more round Julius. I don't think so. You will regret not spending the time with your true family. The ones that celebrate you. The ones whose eyes light up when you enter the room. The ones that wish the best for you. That give you equal give and take. As you pour into them, they pour into you. And it's a lovely cycle. And you will regret not expressing your feelings. Told you your feelings are important. This is why you don't give up your psychological password to the seedy and the scandalous. I did tell you the other day that a public figure was going to be outed, and it was to do with money. Guess what I saw yesterday? Prince Andrew, right, was stripped of his title and money is on the tablet. I told you. It's getting wicked in them streets as we did what? Took the knee at the grand conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. I told you, Big Cat, as the chosen one, we are the wild card. Light workers sent to reshape this Malkuth. And how do we do it? By the cat in the mirror. I told you how the Muslims pray. Focusing inwards, the change begins from within. And until you realize you must enter a room as though God called you, with your shoulders back, your head up, and your third eye shined up to a bitchin' shine. You look people in their eyes. I told you, we are what? An observant cat. Read the room, darling dears, and realize the spotlight's on you. Your presence is going to make some so uncomfortable around you. They will be getting into the horde of slander and subterfuge and speculation. Let them shine on anyway. No, did I say don't take anyone back? Don't take them back. No, Scotty. Get a grip of yourself, Scotty. You don't need them. You wanted them in your life. There's a big difference. And now you don't want them. Insert life. Why? They're sackcloth and ashes, blood. They are the capitan of the pole-bearing team. Seedy and scandalous. Time is definitely a factor. I've got to push off in a minute. Right? So let's hurry and move on, shall we? Right. Let's get the energies for this read. Where's my Witch's Oracle deck? Yes. We're going in, guys. Catlin Day, Namaste Wagwan, you're good? Big up your blood clot self, cause it's off, mate. Off and popping. Just 2 cards, please, because we ain't got it. Hand fast in union, darling dear. Have you what? You've blended together your yin and your yang. You found balance in your life. Some of you are about to be engaged as well. And some will be jumping the broom, but I told you. You had to what? Incubate and get great. Oh, did I tell you how they're going to turn up the hate once they realize that you're with somebody who actually loves you for you? Someone who respects your gangster and adds to it, not takes from. Oh, they ain't angry yet, blood. No. They're going to be fighting amongst themselves because you're dedicated, darling dear. And dedication pays off. I told you, focus, darling dear. Many have set up an altar for you, darling dear. But everything simply has to be returned to sender. Why? You are God's child, the chosen one. One of the 144,000 of this generation, chosen by your ancestral team to break generational curses. Let that sit with you a moment, divine feminine. Base of the deck, they're getting tarot readings on you, blood. Yes! They can't understand where you're getting your get up and go as far away from them as possible. They don't understand it. I told you, incubating your greatness. I can't make it up. I haven't got the time to make shit up. I'm very busy. Right. What are we going to do? We're going to go with... What happened to this Here it is. Oh, I told you about the charms. It fell off the back of the table the other day. And I didn't go for it. And I forgot all about it. Now I've remembered. Yes. Let's lead with the charms, darling. Yes, we're going to start strong. What does the big cat divine feminine need to know today as we do a mental funeral I told you, with this Mercury retrograde, use the energy to detoxify your contacts, who's on your email list, what you're following on Instagram. Detox it, blood. Some things you don't need to see. Let's go. Only two. And like I said, you see it, darling dear. You've been given the Mission Impossible glasses, the 2020, darling dear. Some of you need to get your eyes tested. Stop squinting. What, all for vanity? Get them bitches on, mate. I don't care what my glasses look like as long as I can see, blood. So I can read. Hey! And I don't just mean book reading. A new beginning. This also speaks about what? Sputnik. Those hillbilly investigations have been launched from the bottom of the pot, the mud hut, 911, Freddy Krueger Avenue, where they are aghast with the fact that you're not coming back, blood. That you see their dysfunction and you see that their what? Their juju is strong. They are determined to live a downcast life, fraught and filled with debt and jealousy. Yes. With the jealousy's best friend, envy. Yes, they've got that dastardly duo going on. As you are what? Flying high. This is an airplane. Some of us are going to be traveling, darling dear. I told you. We will only be traveling first class. And we only stay in 5-star hotels. We'll take a 4-star, but that will be at a tight fit. This is a new beginning, darling dear. And you have to remember, anybody that gets on your flight has to be of sound mind. And come with what? The spiritual nature having gone through their DNS. Because to have the wrong passenger on your flight, darling dear, you'll be scuppered. To have the wrong passenger on your flight, you'll end up like that man. That 8-year-old man that got spit in the face, got punched in the face, right? By a Karen. I told you, you can't have Karen on your flight. No. Levels, darling dear. You've become the eagle. As you what? Drop down and got your eagle on. You fly above the storms. You see it before it actually hatches. Don't be friends with anyone that abused you or pulled you about like taffy. They disrespected you, didn't appreciate what you bought to the tableau, and did all sorts of this and that. You don't re-friend, re-family, re-co-worker, because if you were sacked from your day job, they say to get your belongings and leave. And don't come back. You're not working with us anymore. This is how you must treat the bottom feeder. You what? You forgive them, and then you have a mental funeral because they don't exist. Hey, not in your world. There's no space for subterfuge and bull swanky. Yes, baby. Let's quickly dive in because time is of the essence. Right? Told you, I'm not telling you. Stop trying to make me. Right. What else is going on? As they're spying, watching you, what? Attain levels that they will not achieve. Why? Because they're seedy and they're simpleton. And what? Isaiah 48:22. No rest for the wicked, blood. After they made you become a keyboard what? Psychologist. Look! I can't make it up. A miracle is about to be afoot in your existence, divine feminine. As you continue to what? Subconsciously pour away what no longer serves you. Use this Mercury retrograde, right? For what? Rethinking, right? Realignment, rejuvenation. That sounds like a Jamaican terminology. Rejuvenation, blood. We're going for rejuvenation, yeah? And for your rebirth. This also speaks about spotlight, darling. I told you Sputnik is watching you. Yes. Yes. They're watching and they want you to fail. But when God say yes, no man can say no. You understand. Trust no one. Come through. Boosie badass. Posh clap. Eyes on everyone. Eyes on everyone. This is not the season to be effed over. A wish. Something that you've been working towards, darling, yeah, because there was layers to the healing, especially when you've been involved with a psychopathic, narcissistic, sociopath blood. Sometimes it can take years to heal from that, because it's the words. And the reason why I said you have to write it down on a post-it note, right? Don't go past this size. You're not writing a book about it, just the keywords, and then you burn it. Why? Why do you burn it? Because it goes into the spirit, and guess where it goes? Straight to the docket, right? Of spiritual court. Listen, I can hear I can feel the fires blazing now, guys. Yes, it goes on the docket because you are pleading to Father God. And you'll be heard. Why? Because you poured away what no longer served you. You paid attention. You thunk when you was going into your spiritual journey, it was going to be rainbows and lollipops. No, you lost friends. You lost family members. Oh my God, the family members. They got together duos and thruples to try and bring a big cat down. You found that you can't even do your day job anymore, blood. This is why I tasked you with finding your greatness, darling dears. Go for your birth natal chart, the best document you will ever have on this Malkuf. It's all about you, blood. Oh, clarifying the star card. I'm just going to take the top one that turned over. 9 of Wands, blood. Vigilant, blood. Because they would love to come and take what you've achieved for yourself. This stable foundation. Listen, I've got to take all of them, blood. We've got what? We've got 2 4s on a tableau. They've got a shaky foundation. Somebody's in debt. And they would love to come and move in with me. Moving my domicile. Where my progeny lay their head. Where my platinum is guarded and used. The energy is used to what? Turn water into wine, blood. Are you mad? Are you mad? Vigilant, darling dear, I told you. They're going to come back for one more round, Julie. To test your perimeter. See if they can get in. See if you've what? De-electrified the fence around your what? Common sense. They wants to do this and that. Base of the... What did I say? You know how I feel about a page. Especially the Page of Cups. This is a cup of bullshit. And it also speaks about what? A secret pregnancy. Or they'd like to get you pregnant. Drop a progeny on you. Right? As well as many soul ties. This is a liar. Somebody's coming to offer an apology. The same one that you had to wash in the waters of what? A new beginning. Page of Cups is someone who is also on the download, right? They may be doing sneaky links, mate. I don't care the sexuality you want to be on this Malkuf. But this is too much, blood. They want to chase for Tum when you only serve Punani. What's going on, blood? It's not working. It's not your assignment. They're getting, what? The tarot readings on you, darling dear. And guess what they're being told? It's all good in your hood. Fertile. Abundant. New beginnings. You're dancing around your own pole. Yes, baby. Solo dolo. Right? And they learn that you've got boundaries. Yes. And they know that you've got spirits around you. Your ancestral team. Yes. They're learning all of this shit. And it's not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely for them. Unfortunately, we couldn't give two of these and one of those. They wanted you, what, barking at passing cars, looking like Quasimodo's bestie in them streets. Don't let me talk about the AliExpress because that's really going to pee me off. I've got to take a moment. Give me a moment as I sip my mocha because I ain't getting smoked, blood. Told you. You had to be vigilant. 9 of Wands in the upright. This is your spiritual strength. You had to go within, darling dear. And it wasn't easy. Why? Bad mind was being perpetrated on all levels, everywhere you went. You remember how they made you feel like it was you when it was them. You are real. This 9 of Wands is making me think. When they told you that you're too good for them, or whenever somebody tells you that again, you're too good for them, right? That you don't deserve them, you must say you're right and exit stage left with all of your God. Yes. Clarifying this 9 of Wands, right? Listen, whomsoever got you vigilant, mate, turned you into what? A keyboard gangster. Found out their psychoses and understood. A narcissist will always come back, especially when you boss up. Yes, they're watching, mate. It's a slight. Why? All they perpetrated against you is going nowhere but on them. People have seen that they are the issue. Why? Because they have an issue with them, blood, and you're not there. Now that you're gone, yes, on a knife's edge. This also speaks about someone in need of some kind of what? Dedication. These tree sloths, these creatures from the backwoods, always needed antibiotics. But nothing to do with you, big cat, I told you. You already washed it off, mate. Right? Whatever they've got going on, it is not your circus. It's not. You've got your peepers on them, mate. As they're watching you, you are watching them. Not physically. Your third eye, blood. You've what? Set out your ancestral team, your security. Outrageous. What else do we need to know? This one wanted to come out to manifestation mode, darling dear. You have those badass alchemist ways. Been gifted with all of the tools to create a stable foundation. Your 1111 fade, darling dear. Mutual people working together. This also speaks about party and celebrations. A new business. Somebody's celebrating the opening of their business. So manifesting, right? And it's creating tower moments. You didn't roll over and die. No, you didn't. You was hit with the beauty stick, blood. And the what? You got a punch in the face from common sense, your flip-flop. Moving forward from the destitution, right? They got you in debt, darling dear. Spiritual debt. Because you became toxic as you hung around them, not knowing who you were. This is why you are having a mental funeral. What's this? I can't make it up. Death to the old you, darling dear. Dos Vidania. Not going to be the same cat again, ever. A new beginning. Status, darling dear. Transformation. You've changed so much. You saw the light. And the light came from within. Base of the deck. Whosoever tried to get you in a throuple. It's going through it, blood. Them can't eat. Them can't sleep. They are so sorry. Yes, sorry and forgotten, blood, but your name, the bastardo's name, is being remembered. Not revered, remembered. All of that maliciousness, right? They got these tarot readings. Some of them wanted to send what? You sleepless nights, nightmares. They've been entering your dreams, right? But it's not working. They are trying to dumb you down. The same ones that are fresh shit shining in the sunlight. The ones that took their time to what? Dumb you down, darling dears. You understood. Matthew 10:14, blood. You know how to dust off your sandals, your flip-flops, and head out. Tinky winky styly. Split the deck. What did I say? Look at them spying at your shapely back. They would love to run you through with that dagger. I told you, the back front neck tubbers, the malicious ones, the gossips, with their immature energy, continue to be curious about life, big cat. Continue to focus on you. Please, donate to this channel with a like. Hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe and share. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm coming through, because I've got no schedule. I like to turn up on a big cat. Make sure everything is copacetic. There'll be no backsliding in my parliament. I told you, I come for you all. I've been through it, darling dears. I had to learn to love me and walk alone. And I had to pay attention. Fortunately, you have me. And I told you I'm your best friend. Whether you like it, I'm your best friend, Black. So accept it. Oh, stop! Look! I can't make it up. Divine is going to gift you, right? With your true divinely guided partner, Justice, darling dear. In a situation that was so unjust, the Libra energy of it all. We've also got Aries here. We've got the Earth as well as the Venus, self-love. Engagement, darling dear. This person is going to be engaging. Look at their faces. I told you, when you read tarot, look to see where they're looking. Everything is present energy. A gift, darling dear. They're going to watch you go into what you truly deserve. Even if it's only what? Mastering your masculine and feminine. It's justice. Some of them, right, thought they'd, what? Escape court proceedings. Well, they haven't, darling dear. You are the winner. Look at this. This juggling, struggling mother foe in the background. With the dealing eyes. The King of Wands, I told you. This person look good, right? They talk a good game, but they're full of shit. And STDs, blood. This one with the unsatisfied eyes. The pedestrian sperm engineer, right? The animal in the kidney, the mattress back. Tree sloth, king or queen of the tree sloth. A high commander Decepticon. Whose father is Pennywise the clown. They're watching. And they're struggling. Them, I got your heat. Who's that? Iron Body Sensei. Thank you. You know I'll put it towards me melons because I told you. Nobody can buy my dinner or pour my drink, blood. No. Going straight into Big Cat Chronicles. Yes, baby. As you know, I'm a Reiki master. And when I'm ready to get my prey on and send out them healing energies, darling dears. And no, I'm not doing attunements at the moment, and you can't make me. Wheel of Fortune fell on the deaf, darling dear. Steps being divinely guided. Pay attention to the downloads that you're getting. Your biggest haters, the ones that will be the most against you, will be family members. I'm telling you. Family members. Hating you in the background. Turning up the heat, blood. But you care not. Why? Now that you're gone, that comfort zone with them. I'm telling you, Big Cat, Father God heard what you could not manage. If you'd heard it for your own self, it probably would have finished you off. They effed with the wrong one, darling dear. And they've got the rest of their miserable, soul-sucking life to get over it or get into it, as they are dedicated, focused on you coming into union, as they get the tower readings. Whomsoever they're going to, they're talking the truth, blood. They're talking about your abundance and the fact that you are what? That you are blessed. That reader knows your light worker. What did the reader do with the information? What did the reader do with the information? I'm not taking that. I don't like when it vomits out. We want to know what the reader did when they saw it was a chosen one they was reading up on. What did the reader do? The reader decided to work against them, blood. Listen! Oh my God! The reader, whomsoever they went to for the reading, they're working against them. Listen, the double back luckiness of it all. They know that this person is a high commander Decepticon. When they was reading on you, they read on that person. They know that they're a soul-sucking idiot, right? Who's stupid, CHEWPED, a master manipulator. They realize that this person broke the foundation and tried to take your 1111 fade. The reader started to work against them. Good God. Listen, consequences, blood. Yes! Look at this ThEy. They realized that this person had many opportunities, emotional opportunities with you. They saw that this person was the snake, trying to get your everything, your good. The reader read against them, or is against them, working against them. Strength, yes, baby. They understand the strength of your spiritual gifts. They understand that it's bad luck to go against the chosen one. Yes, the reader's trying to get away from that shit. They want to go to a stable foundation. They fully understand that they're being cursed with the same brush. That person was trying to find out bad things, found out all good things, and the reader saw what your light truly is and what it's meant for on this Malkuth. Oh well, yes baby, I bet they want glasses now, blood. Base on the deck. Oh my God. The reader is guilty. They're regretful. They're sorry they even looked into your life. Why? Because you're chosen. What's this? Yes! They're on the edge of a precipice. I told you. They should have packed light. They should have known. They read up and told that person your business. And they knew that you was the light from the first card they turned round. They gave ammunition to the High Commander Decepticon to try and what? Make you choose wrong. Go to what? Emotional suicide. Oh, hell no. They're wicked. They're getting it. Whoever read up on you and the person that paid for it, darling dear, the bad luck is on them. Can you feel me, Susie? Hey! Sucks to be them. What time is it? It's 10:43 in the AM here. The 10 talks about completion. The 4 and the 3 is the Emperor and the Empress, which we already saw. Divine union is afoot. I told you, darling dears. We seek no one. When divine activates them, they will find you. They, them and I'm. Not the bottom feeding sort. Right. Let's get some more messages before I push off. So I told you I'm very busy today. But I'm coming back with the next 72 hours. We're going to do the elemental readings. Yeah, see what's going on over the weekend as we are fraught and filled with Mercury retrograde. Right. Where's my ThEy? Excuse me. Let me get another deck. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot deck. Just a second. Please excuse me. I noticed that when I'm getting the readings and I'm really getting the downloads quickly, it creates a lot of mucus. So listen, everybody gets the shut up case. Listen. This is a season of turnaround for you. This is the 5 of Pentacles on its face, darling dears. Paying off your debt, your karmic debt, darling dears. And whomsoever crossed you, darling dears, they're going to pay. But it's not for you to witness. I told you. You're too busy getting great. What other messages? Because you faced your shadow side. You see things for what it truly is, the reality of a situation, instead of how you emotionally want it to be. The moon is Pisces, as well as what? Cancer energy. You understand and see things for what they really are. This is why you was able to conquer your shadow side, Divine Feminine. What's this? Judgment knows their address. The truth, darling. You're no higher court than the truth. This is a season of resolution, which is going to create more freedoms for yourself. 2 major arcana, I told you. Your steps are being divinely ordered. This is a spiritual message. Know this. You are the truth, and divine is gifting you, right, with just the new beginning. This fresh start that you truly deserve. So wrap yourself around it like it's the Goodyear blimp. Yes! Clarify the judgment. Everything's coming out the back end, right? Look. Partnerships and alliances, right? Positive movements forward. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, you're going to be making those links, long-term investments that will pay off. And the right, like-minded souls are being attracted to you, darling dear. As I said, somebody's going to be traveling. We see the airplane. We only fly first class, darling dears. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Place of the dead. Tower moments. I told you, hawky sticks of dawn. They don't know how to approach you again. They're trying to see if they can get in and fit in back. When you was what? Born to leave them where they are. 2 are in the bed. 1 was taken. Oh well, you did tell them. Your third eye, darling dears. Buff that up to a bitch and shine and pay attention to your discernment and your intuition. These people are coming to what? Cause corruption in your life. Degradation. Sackcloth and ashes. And we're not having it. Not this season. 144 in the chat. Chosen. This is why your test was so hard. Use your testimony to wake up another big cat. Let's see what's underneath those. Because them are go through it. Brock porkiters, buddy, have you got a dime? They're crying into their fist, feeling disappointed, disillusioned, and a dumb ass. As did I say dickhead? As your ship has sailed away, they can't get you again. This is why they try to attack you on the astral plane, to soften you up for another blow. Don't accept it. Know that they are being sent straight from the crevice of the devil's balls to upset the gifts and the blessings that you deserve, Divine Feminine. Why? Because you believed in yourself. Always believe in yourself. You are limitless, darling dear. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. Once your mind is focused and set and you believe you can do it. Why? Because you're disciplined and focused, dedicated to the best days of your life. You want to live your best life. Come through, Cardi B. They should have been careful whose feelings they was hurting and bruising. They didn't realize what they were losing, but they realize it now. That spiritual short bus didn't forget them. You are now a what? A revisionist. You revised certain intel and realized that it was no longer copacetic for your greatness. Right, let's press on. What does ye old Kipper say about this? Because time is of the essence. Listen, I'm not telling you where I'm going. Based on this could be a mother, a sister, a cousin, right? The side piece, right? I don't care who it is. They're jelly buggelly, envious of everything. Reverse Empress, Brock Pocketers, right? Hyacinth Bucket, right? Not bouquet, this is bucket. And look, tree sloth with their banana futum in the air. This is what they use to get what they want. Excuse me, please. And it also speaks about them what? Still living in the same dysfunction, their shadow side. As you look and live your truth, right? Creating the truth. Partnerships that you truly deserve. What? No! I can't make it up. Somebody's crying like a full-on bitch or bitch. This could be a male or female, darling dear. They're crying over you. Black obsidian crystal. Get your third eyes out there, right? Get your evil eye bracelets. Get your what? Was it obsidian snowflakes? Get your Palo Santo. Blaze it up one time. It is Venus Friday. Get into your spiritual bath. Bless the water first. Told you Psalms 91, Psalms 121, Psalms 51. Right? That's just to open it up. And never you forget, Big Cat, Divine Feminine. Job 8-7. Your latter days will be greater. What's this? Told you, the gossiping community, the feeble-minded, the same ones that are gossiping, right, about this person who's crying because they lost you. They tried to defecate on your name, your good name, your reputation. Law 5 of the 48 laws of power. This person can't come back because of law 33. You know your opponent and you know they're full of wickedness. They're being talked about in them streets. This fell off the deck, right? Expectations. They expected, right, the community to what? Laugh at you and what you've got going and what you've created on your business. You could have a channel, a platform, because we already saw the death card. You are head and shoulders above, being recognized or being celebrated in a community. You worked hard for what you've got. Nobody knows the efforts you put into it. Why? You make everything look effortless. Yes, baby. Law 9 of the 48 laws of power. You win through your actions, never through your words. And you are about to be what? Gifted by abundance on every level. And that reader that went against you and told all your business, that person that tried to curse your existence, leave you what? Feeble-minded. They're getting their what prescription? I told you. You write the deepest words. They said to you on a tiny post-it note and burn that shit. Make sure it gets on the docket. Because you're gonna boss up. You've bossed up in their face. They can't touch this. Come through MC Hammer and a divine union. Whether business or romantical, or even with your damn self. Divine feminine is afoot. Present energy. They're facing us. Right. What else? The wellness deck. And then we're out of here. First show, because time is of the essence. Look at this shit. Karmic relationship, darling dear. The one sent to teach you. Whom everything about what you don't need in your existence. What does it say? It was fleeting, fraught and filled with triggers, turmoil. That was a funeral. See that captain of the pole-bearing team off. Right? Letting go and loving you. What did I say? Believe in yourself, divine feminine. Believe in thyself. Because they made you believe that you weren't enough when you was the whole everything. They wanted to kick the way into existence with their theme song. Oh, dog like me have the rat them in a 2-1-3. Piper, I be. Yes! That's how they kick their way into F shit and try to drag you with them. And the F shit ain't working out for them, darling dears. And they would love to come back and F you over without the Vaseline. Because they know they got the readings on you. And they're paying for it. And the person that read up on you is paying for it. They saw that you're an official person. Chosen. Ha ha! Laugh with me. Ha ha! Don't listen to anything they've come to say. They've come to break down your new beginning, this fresh start. Some of you are building homes. Some of you are rebuilding yourselves from the inside out. Paying attention to your health, darling dear. This also speaks about talking, right? Conversating, right? What's this? Awaited, listen. You're going to get messages, mate, from these mother foes from the bottom of the pit. Told you, Mercury retrograde. They wants the one more round, Julie. Because where they're at, blood, they're being made a what? A sucker. They're being cheated on. Their job is making them work like a field hand, or they're going to lose their job. I told you. Karma is not discriminate about what it removes. Karma wasn't discriminate when it removed you. What's that, Susie? They use sex as a weapon? Only for those that want it from them, mate. When you realize exactly who they are when the mask is off, it'd feel like grape blood. Grape. You're not having it. You couldn't have this slimy digits all over you. Let alone the STD's blood, the soul ties of it all. Right? From the ashes, baby. Lightning will not strike twice for you, Divine Feminine. Realize this is your season. This is your time. And they will see as they continue to watch from the nosebleed section with the tower moments going off. Good for them. But for them business, you couldn't care less. Right? You're going towards your abundance, blood. Thank you very much, GG. Yes, baby. Right. Got to slip off, darling dears. You know, when I take off my glasses, I can't see it for you and I can't see what you're saying. I've got to push off, darling. Let me back up a bit. I feel like I'm right in the camera. Like I'm worrying for... I don't worry about shit. I don't worry about shit. Because I've set my plans. I know what I'm going to achieve. Father God knows what I'm going to achieve, and that's all that needs to know. As must you, Divine Feminine. You are fabulous, gorgeous, lovely. You pee glitter. You shit cupcakes. And you fart rainbows. Of course they miss you. They tried to break you, make you into a humanist. Right? Waste of space like them. They, them, and This is why I always task you with Divine Feminine. Continue to sock it to them. Give it to them. Let them watch you boss up from the nosebleed section. As you've got your cat ears on and your whole future ahead of you. I told you, today's the day for a mental funeral. Clean up all of your shiznai, your social medias. Continue to what? Make sure that the blockation is on. Because when you get a new phone, people are unblocked, black, and they come back. Don't allow it. As we move on, and as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. Today's the day for the mental funerals. See those pole bearers off. They are not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. And they're full of F shit and subterfuge. Know this. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Where's my shit? You hold the whip. Never forget it. Carlincy. Oh. Namaste. Cat, cat.